£400 for a service? Are you mad?
RevelatorAlf.
The Harley Davidson Softail Sport Glide, 10,000 miles, done. £400 they want to charge. What a little git. Well, yeah, the heroic Harley is looking a bit worse for wear, isn't it? Well, there we go. Time I got this into the shop, into the dealership for a 10,000 mile service, and I've got to say I'm doing it through gritted teeth. Let me explain. Possibly the worst place to make a video, but there we go. I've been riding around wondering whether I've made the right decision or not to take this bike back to the dealership to have its 10,000 mile service, and I'm not sure I've made the right decision. See, here's the thing, I have to take the bike back in for some warranty work. My instrument module was actually showing some condensation in it. I had to haggle with them to make sure that it came under warranty. They eventually succumbed, they ordered it, now it's just arrived. That kind of coincides with my 10,000 mile service due date, as it were. And I thought, well, as it's going in there, I might as well just have the service done with them as well. The problem is, I look at these service items and they're very simple service items. It's a standard service. You just got to add the spark plugs, you've got to drain the brake fluid and flush it out, and check the steering head bearings. Overall, it's not that much of an issue. So why do I think I voluntarily pulled my own pants down, bent over, so they can whack me up the arse with a cricket bat? They want to charge £400. With the service voucher I got from Harley when I first bought the bike, that's £50 off, so £350. I phoned around, and there's lots of other dealerships doing the £380, £390 mark. Independent service centre around here, they're charging £300. And I think, well, it's right on my doorstep, £350. They can go over the whole bike. They can also do the warranty work at the same time. Do you know what? This could be the very last time I send it to the dealership, and it still knocks me that I have to pay that much. But I did a cost analysis of whether to send it elsewhere or to do the work myself. So all the materials, all the oils, all the fluid, air filter if I want to change that as well. Stock air filter this is I'm talking about. It's going to cost in the region of about £100. So the extra £250, whatever it is, whilst it is steep and extortionate, you know, that's all going on labour costs. So I can kind of see where that's at. Doesn't mean that I want to pay it, and it doesn't mean I'm happy to pay it. So why am I sending my bike in for a 10,000 mile service when I could easily do this at home, and pretty much in future 10,000 mile services I will definitely be doing this at home? I think purely and simply it's for the warranty work, that's it, and also to maintain the warranty on the bike just in case there's some kind of comeback from them. I noticed when I went in for the instrument module claim, they were umming and ahhing over that. A couple of other issues that I've had recently. The thing from Harley Davidson dealerships and also the company hasn't really been the most helpful, I would say. Now, this isn't supposed to be a dealership bashing video or a Harley corporate bashing video. I understand where the pricing comes from, and I understand why they're charging that money. Doesn't mean I need to like it, but I understand it. Because there's been a couple of issues with the bike recently, that instrument module, which is a minor thing, and they are replacing it. This last week my ABS light has suddenly just started to come on whilst I'm riding, and then it goes off again, so I'm getting that checked out. I thought, do you know what, I'm going to send it in for its 10,000 mile service, not because I necessarily want to give them the money, but I want to protect my warranty, which runs out in June or July next year. I want to make sure that if there is any little issues between now and next year, that they can't hold me not doing a 10,000 mile service with them against me. And I've got a feeling that they would use anything possible right now in the current climate to get out of it. Possibly that's my own paranoia, but that's what I feel. But £400 for a service, I mean, crikey, that is a lot of money when you could do this for less than £100 quite easily. Would I take my bike in for future services? I would say that's a resounding no. Any sort of interim service, winter service or 5,000 mile service, I'd just do it myself. Changing spark plugs and flushing the brake fluid, do that myself. The only thing I possibly could do right now is to change the steering head bearings, but all I need to do is get a better motorcycle lift for that, or a hoist off my workshop roof, and I'll be able to do it. So that actually isn't much of a drama. The only thing I can see in the future being an issue is if there's anything electrical wrong with it, that they have to hook up to the digital technician to see if they have to reprogram the BCM or the ECM or something like that. That's the only time I think I'm going to have to take it to a dealership or find some other way of doing it myself in the future. I mean, who knows what we're going to be able to do on these bikes, or any bike for that matter, any modern bike. But you know, time will tell. But £350 or £400, you know, if I didn't have a voucher, that's a liberty. Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes with that 10,000 mile service, because I've got all the service items listed, and when I get the bike back I want to make sure that they've actually done it, because I'm not 100% sure whether they always change the brake fluid and whether they always check and replenish the steering head bearings with grease as well. Because a couple of times when I mentioned it, they're like, oh yeah, we'd do that. Really? So let's just see. So I'll come back to you on that one. But anyway, I'm going to do a bit more riding on this this bike. Going to hit the roads. I've got a few miles to put on it before that 10,000 miles is up. And well, hopefully the weather hold out for another couple of days here. But catch you on the next one, whenever that is. You know the score. Subscribe, website, all that. Ta-da.